On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room, and we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard. Line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good for a 10.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson being chased out left. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
No, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll get 34 yards there. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Watson.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And 4.
From the gun, here's Watson. Steps away to his left. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Randall Cobb, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
His kick.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Texans 7, Jaguars 0.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now they'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Cohen. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Minshew. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's Stills bringing it in. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Watson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A shotgun snap for Watson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Texans will extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Returning it, Johnson. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Jaguars, nothing.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Minshew. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Brought down back.
Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
1st down, Jaguars.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going deep this time for Miller. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The scoreboard tells the story for him a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Bud Dupree, a former 1st-round pick, in on the stop. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try the left side. Gibson, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Jacksonville.
Antonio Gibson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars are back within a score. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
This will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Shaq Thompson. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Watson.
At the 7.
He's got Fuller. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
At the 38-yard line.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Ball carrier.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Dancing to his left. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he stopped immediately there. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action, it's Minshew. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Ready? 10 over.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
They'll run on first down. Cohen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. They'll go play action here with Minshew. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Brought down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now Cohen. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Second and 7. They run. This is Cohen. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 53. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
Makes the score.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The Texans take over first and 10. At their own 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you. 18 Cardinal. Me and you.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Will Fuller was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Check.
A final shot before the break. Watson. It's complete. Stills. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Taimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Now here's Johnson. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. And that'll set them back 5. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They try again with Cohen, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
3 plays.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
At their own 39-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Eluding the pressure right. This throw caught. Right around the 6. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And he's in. It's a Houston Texans touchdown. Made a great read there, CD. Good decision to keep it.
And I think what we just saw there is someone understanding that throwing the ball through that traffic can also be fraught with disaster. Keep it, use your legs, get into the end zone.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Naimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Cohen. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Tariq Cohen, the ball.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 27, Minshew, and he completes it to Cohen. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Minshew. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Taken down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, it's Cohen. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Again, it's Cohen. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 26. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
That's good.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson buying time to his left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Houston. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the fourth. On 2nd down now. It's Johnson, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
A gain of 3, second down.
Big stop, let's go. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Get in the weight room, get in the weight room.
They go to Johnson again. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Quinnen Williams on the stop. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. On first down, Watson. He gives it to Cooks. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And now he'll tuck it and run. 7 yards there and a first down.
Now that was a designed run. Now remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
They'll run on first down. It's Johnson, and he's taken down inside the 30. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
First down, Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On second down, Johnson. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Texans 28, Jaguars 10. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Going up top for Miller. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Jaguars. Scotty Miller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Texans 28, Jaguars 17.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football, you've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
It's complete to Fuller. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
42-yard line.
And Watson's going to throw it here. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And down to the 11. A huge play there for Houston. 47 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run on 1st down. Johnson, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
Brandon, that touchdown certainly looks like the clincher to me.
Probably a little too much to overcome, don't you think?
I would agree. I say at this stage of the game, that touchdown should seal the fate.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Johnson now returning. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge. And
that's caught inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20.
A gain of 52 yards.
On first down, Cohen, a one-handed catch, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tariq Cohen, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Jacksonville.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Throwing now, Watson. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Operating from the gun, Watson got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Texans 42, Jaguars 24.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well,
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And the connection not there. Incomplete. Just 14 seconds down to the final couple of plays here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off of play action, it's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. It got his man complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's letting this one go for Fuller. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans push further out in front.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And unable to connect, they don't get the 2-point conversion here. And incomplete as the clock stops here with just 1 second to go in this football game. So after the touchdown